Hey, great Thursday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. And let me say that it has been an eventful Thursday. You know, it's kind of weird, but I think I was sharing this morning. And we have Miss Miller with us. Hey, Miss Miller, how you doing?
Oh, hello, everybody. I'm with my best buddy.
Well, it's funny, but this morning, I had the show at 9 a.m. and I said, hey, well, it seems like a Joe. It seems like a slow day. It's probably going to be slow. So we'll see what happens. And I was thinking, I was going like, well, I mean, maybe it'll be just a quick little show Thursday night. And what I've been trying to tell folks, Miss Miller, is like, now elections are gone down. We were out on vacation. Not much is happening anywhere really because everyone is hunkering down, getting ready for the holidays. And I thought, starting this week, actually, I thought, you know what, it's just going to be a quiet, calmado week. Thinking of maybe even stepping back a little bit, maybe instead of an hour show, 45-minute show, 30-minute show. But let me tell you, it has been an eventful week. It has been a crazy, crazy day in the city of Brownsville. So I don't think we're stepping back in regards to cutting time in these shows, but we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. I will say that despite the fact that Vito Cardenas has been going around town spreading lies, I am not leaving Brownsville. I am not going to move to San Antonio. I am not in San Antonio, Texas. Pero
Este virus está bárbaro.
ya
We need
sabe
to
cómo
come
es
on the
el
show so we can go
virus.
ahead and estirarle las orejas al Viro.
He's not.
Oh,
Now,
hello, Minelda.
hey,
Hi,
Siri.
Missouri.
Ya mero llega Santa Claus. Pues espero que llegue aquí a la oficina de pasadita, Sergio. No te olvides de dejar tu regalito. Arnaldo, saludos, papá. Good to see you, man. And Michelle. Hey,
Michelle.
good
Hi,
evening.
Michelle.
Joe, Jorge. Good evening. Good
Evening.
evening. Watching AOBE, what's going on? It's crazy.
Hmm.
I mean, they've been on for like 2 hours. They need to make sure that they cut
Hola.
that because my time. It's Miller time. It's Miller time.
It is. And it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's kind of like good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Good
Good evening,
evening.
mi brothers. Good evening.
Uh,
I miss you too.
I think we need to let them know that they need to cut their show now. Good evening, man.
Erasmo, gracias.
That's me. Jessica, good evening. Good evening. Let's say hi to everyone while everyone filters in from watching AOBE live tonight. Good evening, Asti y Vito. Que se duerma, Miss Miller.
No, come over here so we can estirarte las orejas.
Y no vamos a bailar y que viva Erasmo en San Antonio. Papa, let me tell you, Vito, you can't even begin to imagine how many phone calls, text messages, inbox messages I've gotten. People telling me, Erasmo, don't go to San Antonio. Don't go to San Antonio. I'm going like, guys, why is Vito doing this to me? I am going nowhere. Good evening, Erica. Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Erica.
Y la scooter status. Let me say that I took the scooter in because for some reason I think my papa and myself we start to think that it's not necessarily the battery that's a mess. The alternator is messing up. Yeah, and you have to understand that that scooter that I got pues tenía mucho tiempo parada. So what happens is batteries and other stuff start to go kaputs. So thank you so much to Dustin there at Brownsville Sports Center, Honda Brownsville Sports Center there on Paredes. Thank you, my friend Dustin, for taking our scooter in. They're going to do a complete check through to see what's up with it, what's wrong with it, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be driving around town with La Scooter, which is you could ride it on the street, but you don't have to get.
And it's hopefully tomorrow.
Yes, and you don't have to get plates for it because it is under 49 cc. I've learned that. I always tripped out about the speed thing because my scooter, my stand scooter, goes 18 miles an hour maximum speed. My sit down scooter goes up to 40 miles an hour. 40
Hmm.
miles an hour. But so I don't plan to drive 40 miles an hour. The most I'll drive is 35 miles an hour.
And just have fun
Yeah,
around Brownsville.
I love them, and very economical in regards to gas. Good evening, Jennifer. Good evening. AOBE, let's see. AOBE had info for employees and even surprise guest, Mr. Cortez. Yeah, I did pop in to see Mr. Cortez,
Ruben Cortez.
Ruben Cortez on there. And I'm glad that again that individuals were getting some information from Mr. Cortez in regards to what's going on at that level in regards to TEA. I don't have much faith in what's going on up there, but we'll see what happens. Good evening.
Hello, Miss Jennifer.
Love you guys. Love you too, Vito.
We love you too.
Margie. Hello, Miss Miller.
Miss
Hello.
Margie.
Hola. I told you this morning that it was the alternator. Yeah, you are. You did tell me it was the alternator.
Wow.
And let me tell you, Emily, I think you were 100% correct. So we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow exactly what it is. What happens is it felt like the battery drained and wouldn't start again. And then after a little cables to jump start it, then it worked okay. But then when we got to Brownsville Sports Center there on Paredes, Honda, when we got there, it wouldn't start up again. So yeah, I think it's alternator.
Hey,
Ray.
Mr. Chess, I'm here with Mr. Cheese.
Hey, Miss
Hello,
hey,
Miss
Ruth.
Ruth.
Hey, I'm late. AOB went long, but it was all informative. Yes, and again, I'm very, very glad that AOBE is having those very informative live sessions, and I'm glad that that people are out there. So no rush, guys. We were just saying hi to everyone, pleasantries, and getting ready to go into what we're going to talk about. Good evening, Lucy. Good evening, JJ. Hola, Mr. Cheese Crisps. That's me. Actually, I haven't had a cheese crisp today. Hey, Erasmo Castro and Miss Miller. Hey,
Mr.
Robert.
Robert, say hello to Mike.
Fine evening to you both. Thank you. Me too. Hola, Miss
Hi, Mr.
Miller.
JJ.
Vito should move to San Antonio, not you, Cheese. Please stay in Brown. I'm not going anywhere.
Hello, Miss Emily.
Sharky! ¿Qué pasa, Sharky? We'll be seeing you tomorrow at you and Royal at 8 o'clock. I'll be watching, man. I'm going to be looking for the show, and I'm excited to see Sharky and Royal ham it up.
Woohoo. Hi,
It's
Mr. Robert.
Miller
And
time.
that's Mr. Mike and everybody at Cab.
Good evening, peppermint tea. And I'm very glad that Ruben Cortez is, coming out on lives and sharing information. I know that he had submitted a letter to the governor in regards to their concerns for the testing. And I think Mr. Cortez has also shared some concerns in regards to what's going on with the schools opening. One thing that, guys, let's start off with the coronavirus numbers. And I put up a post on Mayor Trey Mendez's uh, post, a comment on Mayor Mendez's post. There's no way that Hidalgo County has 700. How much was it? 700 and what?
Close to 700. Or
Ah,
ballpark.
702 was it? I hate giving out bad numbers.
Mm-hmm. It's ballpark.
726. There's no way, guys, that Hidalgo County had 726 positives and Cameron County only reported 124.
There's no way.
Guys, there's just no way, folks.
So
I mean, look.
why would they be lying to us?
Well, hey, Mr. Davalos Frank
Wow.
from PI School Board. Great leadership of the PI School Board. Love you, Baba. I'm waiting for your San Antonio Channel 4 news at 10. I'm in Brownsville. Guys, I don't understand why they are so adamant in Cameron County to underreport the numbers. And look, at the end of the day, the only thing that it does, it gives them, las dan alas a estas personas de las cuales they still want to keep on sending individuals onto campus. Now, guys, there's no way that Hidalgo has 726 positives and Cameron County has 124. There's just no way, guys. That's a difference of 602 positives. What the only thing that makes sense is that Hidalgo County is actually testing, and we are not. We are not testing, not to that degree, not to that level that they are testing. Now, why is that a danger? This is my opinion, Miss Miller. It's a danger because what happens is that people, when they see 51 positives in Brownsville,
They
124,
get complacent.
yes,
And dicen, ah, ¿sabes qué? Vámonos para acá, vamos al Black Friday, vamos a este, vamos a donde quiera. And they get complacent y no se ponen las máscaras, no se ponen las distance, no se lavan las manos y luego ahí comienzan los rebrotes, ¿verdad?
I agree. And again, Hidalgo was reporting 10 deaths, and we reported, I think, none. No, we reported 2.
No es cierto. Si miras los obituaries de ahí del Brownsville Herald, miras quién sabe qué tantas muertes que sean, personas que se han muerto. Si chequeas los hospitales, ves cuántos están ahí de la misma síntomas que son el COVID-19.
Let me tell you, Erasmo, COVID testing in Cameron County is being over-filtered. They pre-screen to death and charge $135 for tests here. It's a lot of money. And again, maybe that's part of the reason why we're not getting any testing. Why is Hidalgo testing to the point that they have 726 positives while we're reporting 124? Now, guys, if you have seen my page throughout the day today, there's one thing that's prevalent. Positives after positives after positives on our campuses. Positives after positives after positives at BISD staff. Guys, they're shutting down the basketball programs. They're shutting down the football programs. The Porter game for Saturday has been canceled.
Mm-hmm. Remember at the very beginning, the Brownsville Independent School District was in denial and they didn't want to accept of what was going on until they have to kind of like, los pescaron con las manos en la masa y dijeron, oh yeah, some people got sick, some people have died, and este que el otro, we need to go ahead and get an extension, remember? But they had to face the music and accept que, had a what is it, a big bite of humble pie, decir, ¿qué es lo que pasó? Necesitamos una extension. So now the students went back as of what, the 30th, which is this week, right?
They can. Students had the option of coming back on Monday. Yes, this Monday.
¿Cuántos positives no han salido que no sabemos nada?
Oh, you're right, guys. It's just started, guys. It has literally just started. People have come back from vacations. Now people are going to start getting tested on campus. And we're going to find out that a lot more students and a lot more teachers are now contracting coronavirus from going back onto campus. And guys, it's going to get to the point where we don't know if an individual got it, as Rodney may say, at Walmart, HEB, or got it on campus. We were just not going to know. But one thing's for sure, our numbers are way higher than 124 positives in Cameron County. Way higher.
Do you think the city, the county, the port, and Brownsville Independent School District, they're undercounting the COVID numbers? Like undercounting, o sea que, si son 7 infectados, dicen, no, pues no decimos nada. I mean, how many teachers, staff, students have been infected and they're closing places, but then, they don't close the schools. They just kind of like keep it hush-hush.
Well, I think what's happening is that something that has always happened. I think Cameron County and the district guys, they're playing Russian roulette with your life, and they're hoping that the vaccine pushes through, and that being that we are one of the hotspots. The governor stated that we are a danger zone. That maybe we'll get the vaccine first. Will be considered to take the vaccine first. But let me.
And that's what I heard about Ruben Cortez, that he had mentioned that, I don't know if it's a publicity stunt or maybe just kind of like a hook or a carrot, that maybe the employees from the independent school district could get the immunization first. Like if they wanted to, they had the choice, but they could be the first to take the COVID shot. What do you think?
Well, again, I think that they're betting on the vaccine coming in, and that being that we are a danger zone, that we're going to get it quickly. But let me tell you something. Why would they send it to Cameron County when we hardly have any positives? I mean, why? Why send it to Brownsville, Texas, if we don't seem to have a problem? The numbers are very low. There were only 51 positives in Brownsville. Guys, that is what happens when you underreport things and you try to keep them hush hush. Ms. Miller made mention in regards to the extension that was requested for our school district in regards to the 4 extra weeks. If y'all remember correctly, guys, and something that Sharky mentioned is very true. We'll come back to Apple's comment right now. They will not give you information at the schools. They hide the truth if staff or students are infected. This is very true. This is what was happening at the start of the coronavirus and during the summer. That's when they started to say, Erasmo's lying. Erasmo is exaggerating. Erasmo's not telling the truth. And guys, I was out here warning guys, they are hiding, they're fudging the numbers. They're not telling us the truth. And Erasmo, and people were saying, oh, Erasmo's being negative. Erasmo is misinforming the people. He's being negative. He's misinforming the people.
And then what happened?
And then when the opportunity to ask for a waiver required that the school district produce the facts in regards to the numbers of the individuals, then we found out that there had been 11 deaths at BISD. And I had actually undercounted because we don't have information. I had stated 4 or 5 deaths at BISD.
Mm-hmm.
And then the district comes up and says, no, there were 11 deaths at BISD. At BISD.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I wasn't being negative. I wasn't misinforming. They were. They were misinforming. Guys, why is stating fact, proving numbers, sharing data, why is that being negative? Why? I mean, why? Do you want me to tell you, oh, don't worry? And see, this is their philosophy. Oh, okay, 100 students tested positive. Oh, look at the bright side. Only 2% of those 100 are going to succumb to coronavirus. To them, that's being a positive. Guys, that's still being horrible.
What about if people die?
Well, they are
Because
dying.
we have had deaths. Employees have died. Remember the one in what is it, Stillman?
11
that passed away, and that's one of the 11. Mm-hmm.
COVID vaccine is mind control juice microchip implant currently doing voodoo. Well, you know what, James? As crazy as this may sound, there might be some truth in what you're saying. I mean, I'm sure that you're probably out there joking, James, but no, let me tell you, I truly believe that there are some small little things that they're going to be injecting people with, some form of technology where they're going to be tracing
To
the
keep control of, to keep control and
well,
stats.
I think to be aware of the progress some people are making. So in that sense, maybe again, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist because as is, people say, well, that was giving misinformation.
And then later on, they realized that you were speaking facts,
Yeah.
and you were speaking the truth.
The district or individual campuses would never notify the teachers when weapons were found on campus. What makes anyone think they will notify about COVID? Ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Thank you, Minelda.
It's not going to happen. They are putting everybody at risk. See, that's the
Yes.
danger, guys. And look, and you could ask people on campus now. They're experiencing it right now. I mean, they're seeing how campuses are being closed. They're seeing how basketball, football, sports are being canceled. Look, they've canceled practice for basketball at Lopez. Possibly, and this I haven't confirmed, possibly they're going to start canceling games already. The season just started in basketball, guys.
But
Porter,
see, here you go. You speak the truth, and then BISD and the superintendent and whoever is out there that wants to make a lot of money, they say, no, you're misinforming the people. And then later on, they realize that, they prove you right because, there were more people that, they were misinforming that of hiding everything that was happening. Right? Right.
yes. And again, guys, God help us. I'm going to ask, and Sharky's right. Nobody has the right to put their lives in danger, but that's exactly what they do. Those people in the city or school administration should be held responsible for the lies. They should be. They will not be because they have attorneys coming out of their arse, come out of their rear end. So they
Mhm.
will never behold themselves accountable, guys. Really, really, they won't.
So now let's say that hopefully nobody dies, a student or an employee. Can they sue BISD because you write that little piece of paper, you sign the piece of paper saying that students cannot sue the district, but then yet we have all these Baltasar Salazar and all the whatever people that make all this much amount of money defending some of the people. Now, am I correct?
Yes, 100%.
Hmm.
Let me, Pablo, let me say, I when I looked at your cap, I started to remember. I'm going like I've seen, and it's not the same cap because I think today era verde o negra. But I said I've seen that Mexican cap. It's an awesome cap. So now I know it was you. Hey man, it was good to see you at the mall. Man, you should have bought me my ice cream. Pablo, ¿qué pasó, compa? ¿Me hubieras comprado el ice cream o algo de perdida? Uy, ahí te va un popcorn, Erasmo, o algo. Good to see you, bro. I saw him today at the mall. We lost Miss Casas Canul early on to COVID. Yeah, and guys, a lot of other individuals as well. You remember how they were trying to keep it all hush, hush, and quiet and silent, guys? I'm not joking about it, folks. I mean, it's really, really frustrating. But they were saying, "Oh, Erasmo's misinforming. He's being negative." No, bitch it up. Yeah, no, bitch it up. You're right. Yes, I think that too. I'm not taking it. Yes, something about it. Erasmo, me and Ivan and a few others are going to the gun range and we'll be detonating explosives all legal. Yes. When, Jay? Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Yes. Tell me when, bro. I love me and Miss Miller. We are second amenders. Right, Miss Miller? We like to shoot our guns, right, Miss Miller?
On Saturday, you find me at Macy's on Saturdays.
Yes, Miss Miller is a Macy's Saturday weekend type of girl.
VIP.
Boom, boom, boom. Miss Miller, she packs, bro. And yeah, James, let me know, man. I love boom. I love me my guns. By the way, have you heard that the latest about our government wanting to tie the next stimulus on only giving it to people taking the vaccine? No, don't tell me
No,
that.
really?
Please don't tell me that. I will be one upset Mexican. I want my damn quiero cheque. I want my puppy Trump check. VIP is perfect. Nothing bad ever happens on any campus. Erasmo's lying. No, what he says, Erasmo's misinforming the people. And let me answer a question that Zuri made on the page today. Um, we've had new again throughout the day. We're reporting all the positives coming out, all the students, all the staff members, everyone. But Zuri asked a question in regards to because we were talking about how the health department was visiting a lot of the campuses. And congratulations to Falk Middle School. Falk Middle School got recognition from the mayor of the city of Brownsville when they went out there and stated that Falk had been actually done well. Uh, yeah, what you just sent me tells me it doesn't. It's not telling me the school name.
And they have the what is it, the
I need,
principal for the day on
yeah,
places that are infected.
guys. If y'all are going to send me information, make sure it's confirmed information where it clearly states I'm not. I can't post anything unless I've got it confirmed. It does not state in what I was just sent in regards to what school is the one that's being mentioned. Send me clear information, folks. I am not going to be posting stuff or stating stuff unless I have la burra de los pelos. Isn't the microchip thing a sign of the apocalypse? Well, the sign of the apocalypse have been happening since the church started back in 33 after Christ. The apocalypse is actually not prophetic in the sense of it being currently trying to decipher what's going on now. It was just Jesus is the victor. That's what the apocalypse is all about. Jesus is victorious. Jesus will be victorious. I'll explain to you later. Que guapo te ves. Gracias, pretty girl. You're right. It's the same. Is it the same cap? Maybe I'm going colorblind. You still should have bought me my damn ice cream or some popcorn, bro. Erasmo is crazy. He's giving us numbers from San Antonio. In all seriousness, we are all friends in the school district and are afraid to say anything about it. 100%. About it, the school district is putting the community in danger
by staying quiet. And then yet a lot of people are forced to send their kids to school. And when I say forced, is because if they have to go to work, they cannot leave the kids at home. And even if the kids have symptoms of COVID, I mean, do they still send the kids to school? If you're a single parent and you have 3 kids and you have to go to work, what do? You send your kids to school, right?
and
babysitting, Vito, babysitting.
Yeah, the school district is I mean, what Video's saying is very true, guys. The school district is actually putting the community in danger by staying quiet, but so is the city commission, and that goes to Zuri's question. Zuri's question on my page was, uh, the city of Brownsville doesn't have the power to do anything against the school district. It does. Let me say, folks, the the city commission and our mayor have the power to shut down the buildings inside the city. They just won't.
And who? Trey Mendez? Who? They're fighting among themselves right now.
Yeah. Guys, let's make this very, very clear. The city a la otra te voy a dar un bolsón. I love popcorn and I love ice cream, but popcorn, I think I have a more affinity to popcorn. What is the difference for people to be going back to schools and everyone else going to any other job? Everyone is at risk for catching COVID, but we can't shut down everything. I got COVID from where I work along with 5 other people at the same time. I don't hold my coworkers accountable. It happened. We can't shut down everything down. We can't. But look, if there are safer ways, and you made mention of it, Ronnie, if there are safer ways of doing things, let's do them. You know, if there's what is it? There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. Let's find a different way to skin a cat without necessarily putting a teacher or a staff member inside a small confined room with 20 individuals for 8 hours a day. I mean, guys, even having 5 individuals in one confined area a day isn't as bad as a lot of our staff members out there are having to face. I mean, guys, they're being threatened with 20 some people per classroom. I wouldn't take those odds. I wouldn't want those odds on any staff member out there. It's just, that's my take. It's Saturday, bro. I'm there. Let's do it. Yeah. Ivan has my phone number. I will. Will it snow this year? No, I don't think so.
Mm, no.
It's been kind of
I'd say no.
it's been cold. Woo! Woo! I'm excited, Mama. For real, no lie. So there are two outbreaks at Hannah. No, there are not two outbreaks at Hannah. There are several outbreaks at Hannah. There are several outbreaks at Canales, several outbreaks at Lopez, several outbreaks at Breed, and several out guys. There's positives coming out of our damn ears. They're coming everywhere.
So how come BISD doesn't say anything about it? How come they keep it hush hush?
Well, they're throwing it out como que look. This is the way that they avoid things. Okay, look. Let's say there's 1,000 students. Okay, let's say there are 100 positive students. Well, all they really have to do is send one letter out and say a student tested positive at Hannah. Okay, and then you go like, oh, it was my kid. Oh, that's why the letter's about. Y el vato que vive allá dice, they're talking about my kid. So all they had to really throw out is one letter. They could have 100 positives there, but they only have to throw out one letter. Does everyone get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Guys, it's how they do things. It's how shady this stuff is, guys. It's how shady it is. But let me go. How can we find out what schools have been visited by the city health department? Contact the health department. But let me tell you, I'm going to guess that the city health department is not going to take your call or not going to respond. With that said, guys, let me say this. The city of Brownsville has the power to shut down our schools, close down our schools. Anything that is a health hazard, a danger to the community of Brownsville, the city commission and the mayor have the authority and the power to shut down by using the firefighters, by using the police officers. They have the authority, they have the power. They won't do it.
Pero no tienen el producto de gallina, no tienen el producto de gallina to shut down Brown Independent School District.
Miss Miller is 100%.
Connect the dots.
They have absolutely no gravitas. They have no. They refuse to stand up. Refuse to stand up to Baltasar Salazar, superintendent, and this stupid board. They're afraid of Baltasar Salazar.
That bully. So now when is the next meeting at the Brown Independent School District so they can go ahead and get Minerva in and then restructure again and all do all the shenanigans?
Yeah. See, that's what they say, Azuri, in order to pass the hot potato. No, we can't. It's up to them. And then it's up to them. It's up to them. It's up to them. It's up to them. There's no leadership. We need individuals that are saying, hell no, we won't go. We will fight. We don't have those anywhere. Minerva Peña will be sworn in tomorrow unless Marisa Leal files an injunction, files a lawsuit. Minerva Peña will be sworn in tomorrow unless Marisa Leal and her attorneys file an injunction, file a lawsuit. My guess is that Minerva Peña is going to be the next BISD board member for place 6 again.
And we go back to the same shicer.
Same crap. Mendez just cares about his business downtown. Well, I think every business owner cares about their business. It is unfortunate that it's very, very unfortunate that all our businesses are suffering right about now. It's very unfortunate, but it's a reality. And let me tell you, as that downtown needs to be shut down. The health department came to campus and was rude to the teachers. They should talk to the principal and not the teachers who are only following the direction of the higher ups. But see, Ray, this is the problem. And I warned against this, guys. And teachers aren't going to let me lie. I warned about this. Whenever the crap hit the fan, who are they going to yell at? Who are they
The
going to
teachers,
blame?
the teachers, the teachers. And they're the hardest working people that are out there in the front line.
And they were the ones that were going to get the brunt of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
I invited Mendes to prove me wrong. I invite, yeah, it's all about the cash. Yep. I want a concha with cajeta and strawberry milk right now. Quédate, compa. Se acabaron. You're right, but the same teacher will leave school and go to HCB or Walmart. Yeah, man. But again, we'll only go to HCB and Walmart for 15, 20 minutes, not 8 hours
Or not all day.
or not all day. Yeah. Hey, Pat. Love you, Pat. I agree with Rodney in that we
Hello, Miss
have to do.
Maria Magdalena Aguilar Crandall.
I agree, Rodney, that we have to do what we have to do, and we can't shut everything down. However, the school district is not informing their staff members, parents, and students, and this is a major problem. We just want to be informed 100%. If it only takes one infected person to possibly change your life, it could be that one student in the class or that one teacher, for
True.
good or for bad, actually. Given the situation, the current way schools are operating is good. Luckily, a lot of students are at home and a select few are in person. I mean, the option given is decent. Things could be worse. I agree in that respects. And I look, credit to where credit is due. The problem, Oscar, is that the district and there's no memos, of course, because it's all they are pushing for principals to bring in more and more students onto campus. That is the problem. And there's a lot of caveats for a lot of students and a lot of teachers. Teachers don't have a choice. We're talking about teachers with underlying conditions, teachers that have been fighting cancer, teachers that have even fought coronavirus themselves and are even in wheelchairs.
Mm-hmm.
They are being forced to go back onto campus. That's
And some they're cancer survivors. They have breathing, like problems, like asthma, diabetes. Some that their immune system is compromised, and that the COVID infection will go ahead and be more detrimental to their health. And then yet it seems like the board of trustees or maybe just the superintendent, they want to bring more students so they can get more money from PA, because remember, they get paid per student, reimburse is the word. Plus they go ahead and the student is special needs, they get twice as
what
much money. So this is the things that's why the principals are being forced to bring more kids to class, right?
100%. Yeah, and remember when Doctor, what's her name? Uh, one of those deputies that's getting paid over $200,000 a year said, if you have problems with COVID, just open the windows.
Oh yeah, the chichincle.
200,
She's so
$200,000
moronic that some of the windows have not even been opened and they're being glued shut for the past 20 years.
over $200,000 a year is being paid to that woman. Doesn't even know that we have no windows to open at BISD. No, bitch, you shit up. You can't make this crap up, folks.
I
A bunch,
call it the chichincle, right?
yeah, 100%. A bunch of COVID cases at Porter. Yeah, that's why they canceled the game on Saturday.
Yes, but see, if you tell them that it's in Porter, in Pace, in Este Rivera, in Hannah, then they say you're misinforming people, you're lying. But they're not telling people the truth. See, so there we are.
It's everywhere. And our principals are stuck following BISD protocol. There is no plan.
Mm,
Health department won't do anything. No, of course they
no,
won't. But they have the power to. But they won't. They can, but they won't. Teachers should call the city, go and check AC vents. Yes, but they won't.
nope.
Puras mordidas. Well, there's a lack of BALL. They don't have any. No tienen las yemas. No tiene
You said it, Sharky, not me.
los eggs. No tiene. They don't. Football player from Edinburgh, guys. He tackles ref during game just now.
Woo!
Send me a pic. Send me a pic, Alex.
Can they do that? Can they tackle the referee?
No, it's not good.
Oh. Now, fíjate, he has more producto de gallina than all the people in the city and the health department and all those.
I'm glad my son didn't play football. You called him, Mr. Castro, about sports and how there would be more positive cases. I'm glad my kids are staying home. Do you think the schools are really letting our kids and parents know? No, they are hiding the truth, bro. And yeah, let me tell you guys, Sácate. You know, he and I had that conversation. We had that conversation. Should my son go and play football? I said, you're asking me, and I'll tell you the truth. No. I mean, pueden brincar, saltar, revolcarse los huercos. But let me tell you, at least they'll still be healthy and alive. And let me tell you, the games at Porter have been canceled. No more practice. At Lopez, no more practice. The game at Porter for Saturday has been done, canceled.
But then again, you keep saying this over and over and over and over, and BISD says that no, it's not true what Erasmo is saying. Until they get caught, with all these people canceling the games, all these positive in all the high schools, and then they have to face it. Yeah, you speak in facts. See?
Too bad the first thing to vote for isn't putting limits on school board positions. School term limits.
Term limits, 1 or 2, and that's it. And then if you're being there for 1 or 2, just kind of wait until like 3 term limits before you can go in and back into the same tit. Because if you look back, how many, Mr. Castro, how many board of trustees have been there over and over and over? And I can give you names: Otis Powers, my opponent, Mr. Phil Cowan, Minerva Peña straight 3 times, and then some people been on and off, on and off, on and off. Dices tú, qué vergüenza, qué vergüenza. Even Minerva Peña, qué vergüenza. Esa mujer debería de hacer lo correcto, being that she's a prior Department of Public Safety and has a higher standards. She should just go ahead and say, you know what? Let's do the right thing, not abuse the monies of Brown Independent School District, and let Marisa Leal be the board trustee. Pero Minerva Peña, en mi opinión, no tiene vergüenza. Now, am I right?
You are 100% correct, guys. Oh my Lord. I just saw the video that Alex was talking to me about. Oh my goodness. Do y'all want to see the video, guys?
Tackling the referee.
Yeah. Do y'all want to see the video, guys?
Yes.
Let me tell you. Me muero, me muero. Let me get it going. Sorry, guys.
So, wow. It must have been like, wow, to go ahead and tackle a referee.
Let me pull it up. So it's actually really, really awesome. I mean, it's bad that he did that, guys, but it's a little bit on the funny side. Trying to get it up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thank you, Papa, for sending it to me, Papa.
You're downloading it so we can copy and paste it?
Hold on. All right, ready, guys?
Here it goes. There.
Hold on.
Okay. There. Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Not that one.
Oh my
What?
gosh! Oh my gosh! Did y'all see that?
Number 20. What number was that?
It's number 28, was it?
Okay. What number was that? It was a blue.
Ball! 88! Foul!
Hijo.
88! Sácalo!
Well, he is fried.
My goodness gracious. That kid is going to get arrested. Thank you, Alex.
Did you see that coach? They're just kind of like, what is he thinking? Did you
My
see that
goodness.
coach? Wow. Hi, Miss Jennifer Redas.
Where's this school from? A player
Wow.
arrested for assault. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Wow. So they can go ahead and ¿cómo se llama? Le hacen cargos, ¿verdad que sí?
Yes,
Can he
100%.
really go to jail?
Yes.
What was he thinking? What
But
was he thinking?
goodness
So you
gracious.
mentioned.
Thank you, Alex. Sorry.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, it's amazing. It's very, very unfortunate.
Like, wow. Number 88 player arrested for assault.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, wow, more heads in school means more money. That's very true.
Yes.
That's $50 or more if there's special ed kids, special education. Yes. So now tomorrow Minerva is gonna be sworn in. Quite tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday.
I have no idea, honestly. That's what I heard.
Because they need to post it in the BISD agenda for so many hours, and then special ed meeting and all that stuff.
But honestly, I don't know what the process is.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll find out.
Yep.
In my campus, they're letting the kids play during PE time. Someone else is bound to get COVID at my campus. Let me tell you, it's crazy. Canales has an outbreak. Everyone has an outbreak. HEB for an hour. I'm not conducting conversation. Yes, I go to HEB after I get out of work. Even if I'm in HEB for an hour, I'm not conducting conversations with multiple people at HEB, nor am I taking items from them and handing them back and then taking them back. At work, I'm dealing with teachers, students, and parents who bring me iPads, laptops that are not working. I'm having to pass back forth devices, and this is all day long, nonstop, in and out for 8 hours. Madness. La window will set you free. My hands are cracked from washing hands and using hand sanitizer for about 8 hours of work, not only going to HEB. And by the way, I'm doing more curbside pickup than going into stores. I hate curbside pickup.
Well, you just order the things and pick them up, and then you just go home. Immediate injection.
Injection? What do you mean?
No, it's misspelled.
What?
Injunction?
I don't understand what they're saying.
Will it be an injunction for Rivera Tekler?
It was from Edinburgh.
Oh.
I saw a BEB show. Meikala got a call back from TDA when she submitted a BID complaint. And while she was at it, she sent the investigator the vote of no confidence against Superintendent Telecan. Supposedly, little Eddie's very cooperative of staff and teachers behind closed doors when speaking to Ruben Cortez. Let's see if he's really true when the board meeting is taking place. I don't know.
But they are related. Wait a minute. Remember, connect the dots. Isn't it Ruben Cortez, son of Linda Salazar? And is it little Eddie Leslie Gonzalez? Because Gonzalez is from Adela de la Garza. What is it? The lady that passed away, rest in
Aurora.
peace. Yeah, Aurora de la Garza, and then their maiden name was Gonzalez, and that's why it's Gonzalez because of the relationship. Yes, they're related. And remember, the Linda Salazar is the mom of Ruben Cortez, is cousin or something of Aurora de la Garza. Rest in peace. So there's the connection. And Eddie Garcia is related by Gonzalez. Remember the maiden name. So they're related.
Yep,
Pues,
they're all related. Erasmo for president. Break!
Saludos, Mr. Benito.
Yes. Wow, Miss Miller, you go, girl.
Thank you, Miss Rocha.
A COVID issue at school today, and I found out through you hours before teachers received an email. It's unfortunate, guys. A petition to make teachers and staff as frontline workers would help in giving them hazard pay and first in line vaccine, according to Ruben Cortez. This is already being worked on. I don't trust any of them. Oh, thank you, John. I was surprised to find out that my mom knew who Minerva Peña is when we went to vote. She said, I'm not voting for her. I remember when she worked at the DMV and she was horrible to the public. How can anyone like that woman? She is a piece of crap. She is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible person. That
And yet it seems like we're gonna stuck with her.
What a disgrace for the team. The player should be. He was arrested for assault. I wonder if he also got coronavirus besides getting tackled. Was there a penalty or sanction for that ref tackle? Asking for a friend. Yeah, he was arrested for assault. ¡Fuera con esta coche! Peña has had a bad reputation for a long time. I don't know how people continue to vote. It boggles my mind. And she doesn't look like Danny DeVito penguin. She does look like, yeah.
Well, let me go ahead and tell you this, Mr. Oscar W., which is, in my opinion, is all of a sudden they found a bag of votes that have not been counted. And that's how Minerva Peña won. Qué vergüenza. Esa mujer no tiene vergüenza.
No.
So that's how, it's not that people vote for her, es de que todo el tiempo salen votos en una bolsa, and it's kind of like a shade of Chirinos when it happened. Deja vu again.
Will he also be banned from? Yes, guys, he's going to have a conviction on his conviction. He won't be playing much of any type of sport for a while, ever. You think the Cameron County numbers are low because of people are not going to go get tested? Also, are those BIZ numbers a part of Cameron County numbers or not? We just don't know. I mean, would you trust the Cameron County with numbers, being how bad they've been with them? Guess he wanted a new uniform with stripes. That's what you could take that hit stick. You could take that hit stick. Hey, yeah, man. You could have tackled me all day long and no me mueven. Don't forget the CTE kids are worth money too. Yes. That is why BISD pushes those programs 100%. Because that you don't get only federal funds, you get state funds as well. It's on the board agenda for Peña swearing in for Friday or for Tuesday.
Friday? They have to give 72 hours and post it, remember?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure that they posted it since Monday or Tuesday. It's very sad that the nurse who sent the email to Trey felt like she had to do that. Unfortunately, Trey cannot do anything. No, Trey won't do anything. Let's be very clear. The city commission and the mayor will not do anything. Do they have the power to do something? They do. They won't.
Pero no tienen producto de gallina.
So what's the difference between you going to work and any of the other 1,000 people that have been going this whole time? It's very simple. You can look around my studio. I'm here by myself. I see maybe 4, 5, 6 people a week only. I'm by myself. I feel like the superintendent. Remember when the superintendent was out there? If I can keep safe, teachers can keep safe. They just are lazy. They don't want to work. Remember? He's in that big office all by himself.
And the teachers have to deal with so many students, so many classes, so many these, take things, hand things, pick up things, do things, and it's just kind of like, and then they go home to their loved ones that might have an immune compromised system, and that's where everything goes kaput, right?
100%. But the nurse should email TEA commissioner. It's a good suggestion. The governor and the state representative, TEA, I think might be interested to hear that. Like you said, that's what TEA is zeroing in. Guys, I hear that TEA is close. How close? Don't know. That's why my mom said, she told my mom.
Or I was going to say, sir, that if Ruben Cortez now is making waves, is because he wants to appease the people, saying, okay, we're working this way, but see, te está picando los ojos to figuring out that he's doing something about it. But what has TEA done all this time since March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November? Y ahora es diciembre, ya son 9 meses, y nunca se había ido de TEA hasta que comienzan las nuevas elecciones. So, I spoke my piece.
The teachers at Porter were sent an email stating that if they didn't do the temperature check every day, that it would reflect in their evaluations. Like, seriously, evaluations, what does that have to do with teacher duties?
Wow.
Guys, our staff is treated like crap at the district. Maybe we should contact the board. Oh, wait, they don't give a rat's ass.
Yes. And see, the thing is that, remember, they're trying to find any little thing to go ahead and blame the teachers. So when it's come to downsize and attrition, then you know who's going to go ahead and be the first ones to be kicked out? The teachers.
Can the nurse who wrote the email to the mayor get fired over it? No. Let me tell you, she would have a massive lawsuit. Didn't you play offensive line at Porter? No, actually, I played tennis in Porter. It's kind of funny, but they saw me y estaba más marranito back when I was in high school. And they said, and they would tell us to go to the gym for anyone that wanted to participate in sports. And they had like all the sports all the coaches there. And they would see us come in, and the coach went, football? And I said, tennis? Y se me quedaba viendo el coach así como like, este marrano quiere jugar tenis. I'm not even making that up. That actually happened. They had the coaches at the gym, all the coaches, basketball, soccer was just starting back then, football. Y ahí vamos los students that wanted to play sports. And I walk into the gym, and the football coach goes, football. And I said, tennis, anyone?
¿Y qué dijo el coach? Pass.
El coach going like, huh? Este marranote quiere jugar tenis. It's so true.
Ay, mi Padre Celestial.
People who work with kids get sick all the time. Influenza, pneumonia, etc. They all germs, magnets. People who work in schools are at higher similar to those who work. Yes, 100%. Guys, let's get to the super is an outgrown howdy doody. He is not an articulate person. Not at all. The guy can't speak to save his life. The soap won't even return calls or emails. Major social distancing. What more does TA need to come in? Tell us. Parents' concerns? Yes. more teachers speak up? Yes. Or the community as a whole? Yes. I've been
Well,
saying
isn't it one of our members, the board members, a parent? I mean, isn't it time for them to speak up? Remember,
this is
several of our board members, or at least one, is a parent
what
advocate.
this is what I think about the current board.
Mhm.
The iconic spirit. Yeah, she's not an advocate. She's a tool for Drew Brown. Mario Lopez and McAllen, no way. Don't they know there's a pandemic? This is what I find amazing. Brownsville, no Christmas or no holiday parade, whatever the hell they want to call it. McAllen gets Mario Lopez. How the hell does McAllen get Mario Lopez? The only way that we can counter that, folks, is I need y'all to call your city commission. A man on a bike just got hit on Boca Chica right in front of the Bubble Cafe. My prayers go out to the guy. Guys, the only way for us to counter the Christmas parade is contact your city commissioners and let them know that you want Erasmo. Erasmo to be the grand marshal of the Christmas parade. Hey, 10 times better than Mario Lopez. And we got a lot of Mario Lopez here in Brownsville anyway already. Like 1,000 Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez, Mario Lopez, Mario Lopez. Right? Our temperature checks is worthless. You're right. I had COVID and never had a fever. But they did do a rectal check.
Well, some people are asymptomatic, you know. Some people
How did they
might
check
have the
for fever?
COVID and they don't show signs, right? Right? Am I correct?
Yeah, asymptomatic. Rodney, how do they check for fever? The old-fashioned way? Hey, Rodney's a friend of mine. I can get away with that. We would be counted absent if we don't do the form. Well, that's crazy. So you won't get paid if you don't do the form? And you know what's going to happen? A lot of teachers are just going to write any number down. I mean, I think teachers have enough to do already. The difference on me going to work versus others is there is a safer option for my teacher's job, and my boss is not giving me all the information I need to stay healthy, 100%. And again, guys, I'm here by myself. Miss Miller's going to come by tomorrow to bring me cookies.
Yes.
I like cookies. Any teacher that speaks out in regards to the safety of schools not following protocol can sue if they get fired. 100%. 100%. Was that Tito? Tito Mata, el imbécil idiota? Major lawsuit for retaliation. 100%. Bring TEA. Release the Kraken! No parade because no cash. Yeah. Here in Brownsville, no hay dinero, but there's money for Minerva's recount. There's
Pero
money.
no le pagaron $3 million a the House of Nyland from esta Galansky, remember?
2.3.
Dean Galansky dead spent 200 something, whatever, $1,000, my opinion, you know, to make her a city commissioner.
Yeah, it's a great investment. $2.3 million we are out in the city of Brownsville. And the guy gets placed on the planning and zoning committee and then goes tells investors to go buy his land over there in East Brownsville instead of buying it up north of Brownsville.
So that's how it works.
You can't make that crap up, guys. I tried adding Gonzalez on Facebook and she denied me. Oh, Jessica? She's worthless, guys. She has to ask Drew Brown for permission to add anyone. The tackle just came out on Channel 5 News. Pero me and you, Alex, we had it first. Woo!
The cheese headed first.
Thank you, Alex. Love you. Money gets Mario Lopez. Well, you get Erasmo Castro for free. So you get the better deal. Is it true that there were fireworks for 17 people today? There were fireworks for 17 people today. I didn't. I thought it was Matamoros that were having fireworks. Did the city put up the tree in the market square? I guess. Correcto. Y el River Walk conta. Nada. Rodrigo. Hey, what did Ronnie Brown's boss do when they first suspected he was sick? Did he take time off work, lost pay, and go pay to get tested? Um, I think. I think he stayed home.
Hmm.
Tito Mata was my teacher. Run high school. He was weird. He was. He is weird. He always gloated about his kid dating some football player at college level. Tito Mata is the weirdest wannabe in Brownsville. Let me tell you a quick story about Tito Mata, and then I'm over. Okay. One time I walked into Starbucks. I think I've shared this story before. I'll say it again. Yo quiero ver elves. So I walk into Starbucks, guys, and ahí está Tito Mata sentado. And he goes, "Hey, sit down, sit down." And I said, "Like, oh, sure." So I'm there talking to him, and and this girl from college is sitting next to the table next to me, and she goes, "Hey, are you Erasmo Castro?" And I said, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Oh yeah, ¿qué pa' qué? Oh," and she says, she goes, "Oh, you're kind of famous around here." No, she's saying this, and I said, "Oh no, no." And Tito Mata goes, "Well, I'm famous too. I'm famous too. I lifted weights and I got an award. I'm famous too." And the girl just looked at him, going like, "Oh." And I said, like, "What the heck's up with this guy? Está loco el vato. Está toqueado." My kids and I were part of the 17. There were not a lot of people out there, I guess. Who paid for the fireworks? Washington Park, the city of Brownsville.
Which comes from
Fireworks,
the taxpayers.
fireworks when you win mayor? Yes. You're the GOAT. Love you, Papa. Hear it from first on Erasmo live. I'm telling you, you have eyes and ears because we're a community board, guys. We come together as a community. We share information amongst ourselves. We keep each other informed. That's the magic of Erasmo Castro. That's the magic of having this show. That's the magic of Miss Miller too. People that are not afraid to speak up, speak their mind. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in our rights as citizens of these United States. And guys, we'll continue to fight for what is right. They'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
I
Remember that
like
one?
that song.
Me too. I still don't know who Tito Mata is. You're lucky.
Me neither.
Yeah, you're very, very, very lucky. He's a piece of garbage. Thoughts on Edinburgh High School tackle? I actually just posted it, Gerardo. Let me tell you, man. I think the guy tackled the referee better than he tackled the opposing team player.
And it was number 88, right? And then he was,
Number
what was the
88.
thing? They
Nah, man.
brought charges against him.
There's no excuse for that. No one should be blind tackled. No one. No excuse for that. And again, you can't compare a young athlete who lifts weights, que está ponchadito, an athlete compared to an older individual who's out there without any protective equipment getting tackled. No call for it. And apparently he dislocated or hurt or broke his collarbone. Guys, that could have been a very, very fatal blow, guys. Let's be honest. So, guys, no, all fun aside, it was horrible.
That's
Horrible.
dangerous.
Very, very dangerous. And the kid got arrested, should get arrested. The guy should do time. We saw them online. It was a broadcast. He kept going off. It wasn't my internet. Oh, famous Coffee King story. You're like the TMZ. We, my man, we are the local TMZ of Brownsville. We together, a collective. What were the fireworks for? Lighting a Christmas tree. They'll fight for freedom wherever they're.
Oh, Miss Nelda.
Erasmo Castro's here. Miss Miller and Mr. Castro make a great team. We do. What was the
Thank
perfect?
you, Mrs. Kate.
Miss Miller is an amazing lady and should be sitting on the board too. 100%. I agree.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I wonder if that player is on steroids. That is another possibility. You don't know what kids are on these days. Let me tell you. You can't excuse good talent, guys. We've come to our end of our hour. Miss Miller, last words.
All I can say is just try to remember the three W's. Wear your mask, practice a distance, and wash your hands. Be aware of your distance and wash your hands. And then again, I pass that to Mr. E, and he can go ahead and do the rest of the final thing. Be good to him.
Yeah, that's how my love goes. Strange love, will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? I will give it to you again and again. You're gonna get me in trouble, Papa. Football is a violent sport. Yeah, it is. Strange love, will you give it to me? Oh, my phone went off, and so did I. Love it, guys. um, Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll be here. We'll be here. We'll be here. And again, guys, as Ms. Spiller mentioned, guys, please social distance, wear your face coverings, hand sanitizer everywhere, guys. Stay strong. I'll be driving my scooter around hopefully tomorrow. Thank you again, Brownsville Sports Center Honda, there on Paredes Line Road, guys. Guys, be good to each other, folks. Thank you, Alex. I love you, Alex. Guys, be good to each other. And please, please continue to be good to me. God bless.